WTF? This a-hole parked my car in a way I can't even drive it. I mean, how do you fix that? I'm not wasting my money. I worked too hard for that mess. Somebody start a mission or something. Let me see if he's still in this game. You ain't got Kingdom of Hearts treasure? You ain't got Kingdom of Hearts? I said you don't got it? I learned to play it. Crack Smugglers wants to recruit me. Let's rob a grocery store. Or a bar. Oh wait, no, let me save my money first. I got 3 stars after me. Will I survive? Or let's go have a shootout in the strip club. I'm sitting there running over gang members. Why ain't gang members helping me? I went to the hood. Yeah! I'm killing so many people. Wow, these guys helped me out and blew up a helicopter for me. Have they changed the hair or wardrobe any on Grand Theft Auto? Why is it bullshit, Terrence? Yeah, of course you'd know about the strip clubs, Terrence. You're always there wasting your money. Okay, okay. No wonder you normally don't have money to hang out with me and Treasure. Nothing. Clucking Bill on the side. Who just picked me up? How can I tell who this player is? I don't remember how you could tell who's who. I know Terrence remember. Welcome back, Terrence. Terrence, why you always come and like then leave? Who is this guy I'm riding in the car with? How you able to tell his name? Oh, Samurai. Okay, I give it to him. All these black guys be picking me up on GTA. His character. No, most of the people that play GTA are gang members. I got a dude from the Crips. I just found out he's part of the Crips. He's on my PlayStation. And he was black and he picked me up in his car. I mean, ain't no, like, popular ones besides the rich and the wealthy, Trump supporters. Yeah, he be on all the time. What's his name? I had just figured out. I mean, he looked like a gang member, but I didn't want to be stereotypical. And then I read something he had on there, and I was like, "Dude, a Crip." And I was like, "Yeah, he looked like it." I was like, And then he had some other Crips send me like a friend invite. I mean, if I want to write a paper on them, at least I get first-hand experience if I wanted. On PlayStation? I guess. Maybe that's why they asked for a picture for me. Why are you appalled? I'm not gonna sit there and deny someone a friend request. And then when they do the close name reveal, I mean, I just see a black person next to a car, and I think they look like a drug dealer. But does that mean they're a drug dealer? No. That just means they could do drugs, and so happened I read their thing, and they said something about the Crips, so, yep. I mean, I don't play games with them, so.
Listen.
Why can't I select my gun? I can't select my gun riding in the car with this buffoon. And where is he taking me? I don't even know where he's driving me. I'm taken hostage. I'm going to the Dominican Republic again. I wanted to go for my birthday, but because they said the best times is like before the hurricane weather, I'm gonna go May the 10th when we can get out of school. Huh? Ooh, the country look pretty nice now. Yeah, it's like much more buildings. It's pretty nice. No, I'm doing live right now. You could stream, give me a like, thumbs up, and subscribe. Who? You got a brother? Me thinking you got a brother. All this time I done known you. Didn't even know you had a brother. Y'all know I got a brother, right? Not mine. Is he the one that I keep getting advertisements for on Facebook? Most of the people on your friends list I get advertisements for. I don't get none from Terrence, so I don't think Terrence got any friends. But Treasure, I get a lot of friend advertisements for you. Like for real, for real. It'd be like your whole family, Treasure. Have you ever had your parents try to like pressure you to like be with somebody? I mean, my parents be doing it on the low. But this person, he don't even live here no more. No, my parents aren't like that, but they do want me to date somebody. But at the same time, they don't want me to date somebody because I'm doing my master's program. They don't want me to get distracted. But at the same time, they want me to date somebody older, or they want me to date this particular guy. And I mean, yeah, I knew him when we were kids, but we were kids. And then when we hit high school, he didn't really say too much to me. So I was like, fuck you. And so then, we went our separate ways. And apparently his mom told my mom she wished that me and him got together. And I was like, well, okay. And like till this day, my mom's like, oh, well, like if he posts a picture on Facebook, like he finally got his hair done, put some good. I said, what? Or she'll say, tell him we miss him, or blah 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 blah. And then like if I go ask my dad will be like, oh yeah, I remembered him, I really liked him. Now any other guy my dad won't remember. The only other guy my dad remembers is Treasure. I'm just going on a cruise right now, so I'm gonna work on my paper at the same time. But yeah, like my parents are like weird like that. Low key, they'll tell me, they'll act like they don't want me to be with nobody, but they do. Because when I went out on my two little meetings with Andre, oh my gosh, they were so excited, and I just kept thinking, well, I'm the type of person that I'd like people to meet my parents and I like to bring them home, but because I didn't know him and he just reached out on Facebook from the blue, I was like, well, let me meet him because is he crazy? I'm not bringing him home. I just hope he don't come up in the commissary while I'm there. This is going to be very awkward. He did, and it was weird because, okay, I post stuff all the time. He started randomly out of the blue LOLing to almost everything I posted on Facebook, doing the ha 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 face and actually putting comments. And I told my friend, I said, okay, this is almost on every single post I'm doing. And it was only that particular month. And I was like, this is weird, just out of the blue. And so, and it was like a week prior to that, he posted how in love he was with his girlfriend. And so when he reached out, I don't really use Facebook like that, so do you mind if I text you on your phone? And I was like, I said, well, in my mind, I'm like, I know his trick, but I was like, I guess he can, whatever. I don't really care. And, yeah, and that was a mistake. He kept sending me he was sending me text messages like I was his girlfriend, and I feel like nothing like that went that way. Like he'd say, oh, good morning or good night, or then he would call me like sweetheart and stuff, and I'd tell my friends like, this is really weird, but maybe he's going through some things. So he asked me, basically, would I see myself in a relationship with him? And I told him I don't just date anybody. And he was like, well, am I just an anybody? And I said, well, I don't know because I don't know you. I mean, my thing is you can't expect somebody to like you just because you admit that to them you like them. Especially when you come out of the blue and you haven't spoke to me in like 5 years. And you're on my PlayStation, you've never played a game with me. You start hitting me up on Facebook only out of the blue when you break up with your girlfriend. I mean, I'm not stupid, But I mean, I was like, well, I just thought he was weird because I don't like people like when he told me, he said, oh, well, you know, I was in love with her, but what's done is done. We broke up, and he was like, I don't like to think no more about it. Okay, well, if you tell someone you're in love with them, and then you're just like, well, I'm good, it happens, and whatever. To me, you're kind of emotionalist, and I think you have a mental issue. I'm the type of person, like, if I date someone for a short period of time and then we break up, then yeah, then I'm gonna say, will it happen? I'm good. But if I say I'm in love with them and I owe my life to them, I mean, this is what he was saying, and, you know, he still got pictures of her on there, then to me, something's not right. So, yeah. Did you know Andre? I thought you did, but it might have been because he was leaving the same time as me. You know, I would leave at 3 o'clock. And so he was leaving early. But he had, like, these thick eyebrows. And he'd get them, like, done professionally because they were so hairy. And what was funny is when I told Miss Beverly the first time, I was like, yeah, he hit me up. She was like, not that weird looking Andre, right? And it's so funny because my family, when they first saw him when I was bagging, they were like, what's that weird kid doing talking to you? I was like, that is so mean. But it was honest. He looked weird. And then, like, you know, sometimes when time goes by, people start to look a little bit different. And so he looked a little bit different. Even Miss Beverly was like, oh, okay, he looks better. But in his mind, he remembered me from when we were younger. And so when we would talk, he'd be like, yeah, I remember talking to you, blah, blah. I don't remember it. I remembered we had conversations, but the only conversations I remember was that one bagger that came from out of that coma, CJ. We all thought he was going to kill us in our sleep. We had that conversation. And we also had the conversation that he wanted to have sex with everybody at the commissary, boys and girls. We also had the conversation that some lady sprayed him with Lysol, and because she was a racist and said he smelled like weed. So honestly, those are the only conversations I remember. And I remember I asked him one time to buy me a Gatorade because I didn't have my ID card, and he did not want to give me my change back. That's all I remember. So, you know, that, I mean, I had the, I actually, I'd say that's probably the worst dates I had with him, because people told me it was a date. I didn't count the first one as a date because it was just that bad in my life. And honestly, I thought after that, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and put on my Facebook, I'm just gonna remain single forever, because clearly people don't read my Facebook. Like, I'm very particular. And I talked to Brandon about that too a while ago. He was like, are you willing to, like, basically lower my standards? I said, but my standards are basic. I just want you to brush your teeth, take a bath, wear deodorant. And Brandon asked me, was I willing to sacrifice any of my standards? Like, no. I mean, these are basic standards. Like, the hell? Just because I'm nice doesn't mean I'm going to settle for some crap. And like I said, the first time I met with old homeboy, it was in a dark place, so I didn't have good lighting. But the second time we met, I had good lighting, and I could tell this is not what okay, I knew from the personality, but the lighting put the perspective on it. This is not what I want, for sure. And majority of people understood. Like, I don't like people with a lot of plaque on their teeth and, like, that don't brush their teeth. Like, I don't do that. I have nice teeth. Nobody's perfect, but, you know, I try my best to be clean. And then, like, people think, like, you can't smell their breath. I mean, I swear that second time I smelled breath and I about died. I said, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful I never brought him home. And then I was telling Treasure I was still playing Kingdom Hearts 3. And then he actually watched me play Kingdom Hearts for like an hour one day. He joined my live and I didn't know. And he was like commenting. And he was like, oh, I don't mind because I love the game so much. And then we had this conversation. He said he cried when he beat the game because the game was so damn beautiful. And I was like, you cried? He was like, yeah, I cried. So, actually, the reason why we stopped talking because he got mad because we were talking about the R. Kelly documentary and he told me, yeah, I cried when the girl got reunited with the mother. And I told him, I said, why are you always crying? Like, and he said, is there something wrong with a man crying? And I said, well, if you crying all the time, like you crying all the time, it is. I'm concerned. And he got mad. So he told me, he's like, he cries during animes. He cries during video games. He cries during movies. Okay, that's different though. Like when there's a dramatic scene, you really into it. But I think something's wrong if you crying during video games, animes, cartoons. You can't control your emotions. Honestly, I about cried when I went to Black Panther. It was just so many black people. I was just so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, black people, black right there, another black person, another black, cool suits, superheroes. Oh my gosh, I was so excited. I was so excited. That was so freaking cool. So, but in my family's opinion, if I tell somebody that they cried over Kingdom Hearts, I can't bring them home. And then I don't know if I said he lied and told me he didn't celebrate Valentine's Day. Like he thought I was stupid. I don't know who he thought I was. I was kind of insulted because he kept talking about how he used to know me. Like I will. Oh my gosh. He just did not want to experience me, like, if we were actually dating and he thought he could pull that off. Like, so what happened was I had already set up my Valentine's Day with my family, and he was like, oh, well, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day like that. I'm like, you damn lie. And so and my mom was like, that's because you ain't got no money. And he was like, yeah, he asked me to send him a picture because my family and I, we're very big on Valentine's Day. So we dress up, we exchange gifts, we do like fancy dinners and stuff, whether we cook it at the house or whatever. We're very big on it. So he was like, oh, can you send me a picture? I said, nah. I said, if you wanted to see my Valentine's Day outfit, you should have invited me out. Oh, well, I don't celebrate it like that. I said, well, then I guess you ain't gonna see this outfit. So I said, and then he was like, well, you could come over my house. I was like, no. He's like, I'll give you a foot massage. I said, no, I could massage my own. Then he was like, well, I'd love someone to cuddle with. I said, no, I'm good. I got a pillow right next to me. I said, I'm always very specific on my Facebook. Like, very specific. What I will not accept whatsoever. But I think he took the hint, like, it just wasn't going to work out at all. Especially that last, when we actually did have a date, okay, we went to the noodle bowl, which it was disgusting, and he loved it. He didn't even ask me what I thought about it. And so I parked my car, and he comes up, and at first he was doing better, because I don't know if I told you how the first meeting between me and him went. It was trash. And so he came up, he opened up the car door, and then as soon as we start to walk in, he says, oops, I forgot my wallet. And I said, what? So he walked. Well, I didn't remember if you were there, Terrence. I know I told Treasure. I know. I'm sorry I offended you. You know? I thought you could learn a thing or two from this story, Terrence. No complaints for what? Treasure, where are you on this game? Come find me and come pick me up. I'm bored. I told you to send me, do a mission or something and send me an invite. Bruh, I'm just riding in the car with some strange man that's probably another gang member. He's probably gonna send me a friend request after this and ask for a picture of myself. And you ain't even come back for me. What's crazy? Where? I ain't getting nothing. Then I just earned some money for no reason. Can't complain about that. Oh, damn it. Yeah. So, Terrence, what are you going to do once you finish school again? Are you going to leave us? Yeah, and get you a white woman? You talk about overseas, you bring you back a nice looking Korean woman. That's even worse. You know they are very strict on the laws of women. Like they don't really care about women over there. And this lady I found out, she said she rode this train, and actually like on the trains, men have to sit on one side and there's a separator that separates the women from the men. You also can't like hold hands in public. You can't show affection in public unless you're like at a resort. If you leave the resort, you know you could be fined and arrested for that. And for instance, like if a woman's over there and she gets raped and she contacts the police are going to tell her it's her fault. So you could go to Dubai if you want to. Also, you can't, like when it hits 5 p.m., they pull everybody out of the beach water. So, enjoy yourself, Terrence. Yeah, I'm gonna marry this Dominican guy. I'm gonna marry this Dominican guy. I told you that, didn't I? I told you that on Instagram. I got a picture of him. He made me take a picture of him. I don't know how old he is. I'm concerned that he's not. I'm concerned there's a age difference there. I'm hoping we're the same age. I don't know. I know he made me take pictures of him. When I go back, I'm gonna ask him how old is he. It's either that or a Haitian guy. This Haitian guy, he kept eyeing me down this entire time, but I was around my family, so he wasn't gonna talk to me, which was quite respectful. I give him that. I've only had a few guys that were like trying to talk to me while my dad was there. It was quite awkward. But usually in my case, if that happens, I get like a extra benefit to something. Like one time for my military ID card, he put some extra years on there because he was flirting with me so much. And I just thought that was so nice because honestly, he was only supposed to put like a month or something. And he put like 4 extra years on there. My dad was mad, but he got over it. Treasure, when are you gonna send me an invite? I want to be a club owner, but I ain't got no money. Club owner, and Terrence, if I become a cougar, that's none of your damn business. Because Christopher from the Dominican Republic, I might be a cougar to him. I don't know. No. Why? Okay, send me an invite before I go to bed. Now the guy doesn't want me to ride with him because the cops are after me. Like, he might try to kick me out of his car. There's too many kids that play GTA Online. I'm just saying. I know that's random, but there's too many kids. Terrence, are you single? Are you single? Yeah, 'cause I got a friend. 'Cause I got a friend. you're too young for her. She said she's very particular. You're too young for her. She wouldn't want you. She's like 28. No. I'm not gonna refer you any white women. Not after what you said. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. That's what you're gonna get from me, Terrence. Sarah. Are you going through Facebook right now? Or Instagram looking for Sarah? Yeah. I mean, technically that's what friends are supposed to do. Y'all are supposed to hook me up with a nice person, excluding Andre, and excluding any other bagger that we know. I'm supposed to recommend somebody I would happen to know. I mean, that's the way the world works, okay? That is single, ready to mingle friends. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not just supposed to let your friends be single forever. What? Oh, you lying. You have somebody in your little stay. You go to a black university. I'm pretty sure you got another Chris Brown duplicate walking around your Virginia HBCU. Every time I go down to the VA, people be hollering at me. So, I know you got good looking people at your HBCU in Virginia. There's nothing but fuglies down in Fayetteville. But in Virginia, there's some nice looking men. Oh my god. I go down to Virginia, so we go down to Virginia. Majority of the people I dated were out of state. Thank you. You send a picture first. You send a picture first. With smiling teeth. And if you can, a deodorant mark on their arm. Well, if you want to play Conan or whatnot, send me an invite, because Treasure's not fucking with me right now. He hasn't even sent me an invite. Gonna invite me to GTA. I'm just sitting there. What? Where? There ain't none you sent me. I got. And you ain't sent nothing. Sexist. You're sexist too. You sexist. You sexist. Not you, Treasure. What? On the inside? What you mean by you only like it on the inside? What? I don't get it. Anyways, like I was telling Terrence, we should be recommending other people to other people. This ain't no mission, it's a race. I mean, I don't never do nothing for me, so. I always be having the same cars. I don't be getting none of them fancy cars like you, Brandon, and Terrence was. Oh, Terrence, I told Treasure that Tyrell quit bagging because Miss Ann was giving him trouble over his jacket he was wearing. It had like some logo on it. Damn it, this is not the car I picked. Now I'm going all slow. It was from his second job. I don't know how big or small it was, but I'm just saying, it ain't never been nothing against no jackets. And, yeah, my mom and I were discussing that she's prejudiced. And I was like, well, Mom, I mean, she doesn't really bother me anymore. But my mom was like, yeah. Till Tyrell came around, she, like, laid off me. But I also think it's, like, just after period, the young people as well. But, yeah, she seems to be set in her ways, so. She told me today, everyone's looking at me like it's my fault Tyrell decided to quit. He had a second job anyways, but that wasn't the point. Point is, if he wanted to quit, he could quit. You know, if he wanted to fight it, he could have fought it. Because if it was me, I would have called harassment, and I would have said sexual harassment. Because the other day, when I was there, all of us saw it just about. I know I did. I would have spoke on Tyrell's behalf, that he was like standing behind the register, but he had like 1 foot to the side of the register, and she was like, she walked all the way down from register 1 to like 15 or 16 and told him, you have to be directly behind the register. And he was like, what? And she actually put her hands on him and pulled him to the side, and I was just like, really? And Bill was like, Bill always says the same thing to me. That's some bullshit. And I'm just like, Bill always has me cracking up. Me and Bill always be talking about it. Because, you know, I don't know, y'all know, Bill used to be a head bagger, so. But not at our commissary. So he knows the basics. But Miss Ann, she told me today, she was like, if one other person complain on me, I'm gonna quit. And I'm just, honestly, I don't want her to quit, even though I used to, because I just be leaving whenever I want to, and I kind of would like to keep it that way. She told me if one more person complains on her, she's going to quit, but I don't think she will, because the last weekend I was here, she said she can't take it no more, and everybody keep complaining about her. Like, she feels like all the other head baggers are ganging up on her. She's like, once I get enough money to pay off my credit card bill, I'm gone. I'm not doing this anymore. Well, who's to say Gary gonna even win next year? I mean, I am, because I need some money so I could buy my hair and stuff. And so I could buy my deodorant. Dinner floss. Bojangles. Nigga, what I look like cooking chicken. Thank you. And then I come home with a wig on or a fresh weave, and then it's got chicken scent. That is so racist of you, Terrence. That's why you need a white woman. Cut the chicken out your life. Disgusting. I gotta cook chicken, 'cause I'm black. Yeah, okay, Terrence. You want me to be a cooking chicker? But that's stereotypical because I'm a chick and I'm black. It's not common for y'all to be seen on the commercials singing, finger looking good, or Louisiana hot sauce. It ain't one of y'all. It's one of me. We're the Aunt Jemimas. Oh, my bad. We're the Ain't Ya Mamas. Because that's what Aunt Jemima means. Ain't ya mama. It's cooking. Racist. Racist. You want me to grow watermelons and cut them open too, Terrence? Spit the seeds out with the chicken with a cup of Kool-Aid? Yeah, I do. It's not good for you to eat. Actually, no, I just don't want to do it unless I have to. If I have to, then I'll do it. But I don't want to because bagging I could leave whenever I want to. You know, if I was out of state or whatever, then yeah, then I'd do it. But if I don't have to, I don't want to. I mean, so that's my only take on it. I'm ready for the next level. I mean, y'all keep bashing bagging like you wasn't a bagger nigga. So, I mean, we all acting like you better. Just cause you went to the VA, that doesn't make you better than the rest of us. Paper or plastic, Terrence. I remember times I held on to that dollar and waited for you to come back into the store to give it to you. Damn these papers. Fuck. I got a presentation on fucking Monday. I gotta get my evaluation form for 50% my grade. May my teacher fuck with me on Monday. I swear I'll go for her job. Then I have another paper due Wednesday and a quiz Tuesday and a poster board assignment due Thursday. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. He said he would meet with us on the weekend, but it doesn't matter because I'm not coming because I gotta work on this one and I gotta start the poster board project. One day. Master program chose me, Terrence. They chose my application. Thank you. Just putting that out there. Oh, I definitely need people to pray for me. I didn't know you're the praying type, but I appreciate it. I mean, I pray for people. Even though you and Brandon claim I bash my religion. So much drama in the LBC. Still here. Still here. I mean, so far things have been going better. I mean, yeah, I've had a battle with my professors, my internship, every single week since I've went to the Dominican Republic the week before and the week after. But, you know, not all has been bad. And as my mom told me, finding out there's snakes everywhere I go is making me be shaped into a better person. So, I'm alright. Shit! No! Fuck! I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that. No wonder everybody went around that. I did not expect to go in the last place like this. Was not expecting it. I was totally thinking I was gonna be in first place. Some bullshit. Yeah! I did that little thing, that speed thing. I was like, I'm gonna get ahead of all these people. They so stupid because they ain't doing it. And then I did it and it automatically knocked me off the side. So pissed off about that. Are you coming back for the summer, Terrence? Okay, bring my boyfriend with you, Terrence. See, now you know what I'm talking about, Treasure. I hope you didn't do that stupid green thing where you didn't have to. Because that show fell off the damn thing. No, I fell off and I wasn't even doing whatever I was just talking about. I hate freaking races. Piss me off. Especially I ain't been playing this game for a while. I can't remember the buttons and Why does the dude keep hitting me? That's why you fail, fool. Too busy trying to hit me off instead of trying to steadily go around me. In real life, you try to hit me, I would have sued you. Should have used some common sense and just went around me. Damn it. Of course I did. Especially when my hand decided to itch. Yeah, so apparently Tyrell's mom told me, like, she didn't know why he quit and she didn't mean for him to quit. Terrence, are you even playing a game? Didn't I tell you to send me an invite like an hour ago? I said, before I go to bed, Terrence. I don't care what I was doing, Terrence. I requested you. Like, I thought it was 12:38 when I requested this, but it's 12:38 now. So it must have been before 12:30. I said, Terrence, send me a motherfucking invite. And you was like, okay, G. And then you never did it. Yeah, I go back tomorrow. Next time, be considerate, Terrence. Damn it. Of course you did. Like when you went to cookout. And you were supposed to play Warframe with me and you never came back on. No, you didn't. You got on the elevator and lost connection. Typical Terrence. It's called memories, Terrence. Well, I'm sorry you made my memory grudgeful. I'm sorry you made my memory grudgeful. Yeah, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it crazy of what you did? But it's, you know, it's my fault. It's my fault the way you made me feel, Terrence. So, me and Nigel were supposed to play a game and I feel some sort of way because he never came online. What is wrong with y'all people? Inviting people to games, adding them as friends, and never playing a game with them. I mean, I don't understand why half the people on my friends list anymore. I mean, they never went out. That was your choice not to be cool no more and popping. I still got mine. Actually, I can't fit my one, so I just got some shoes that have wheels on them. Like skates. My wheelies was... I used to always skate in my wheelies when I would go to Old Navy because they had cement floors. And then they were like, oh, you can't skate around the store. And I was like, these are so uncomfortable to just walk in though. But I'd wear them at school and stuff sometimes, but it was just the fact that this guy gonna say I can't skate in the store. And there's no sign that says you can't skate in the store. I mean, who just makes up these rules? Ruining people's childhood. At least I'm not last place no more. I'm just mad I fell off the track. I had a chance. This is a long freaking thing to drive. Send me an invite to Conan, because I don't think I could do another race this long before bed. I'm not going to last that long on Conan either, but I want to try it one more time before I decide to delete it off my PlayStation. What? My dad's got the hard copy disc. I got the digital on there. Get where? We travel, walk around. I could barely walk, as I remember. I had so much stuff holding me back, holding me down, Terrence. What you mean? So y'all lied to me. I mean, you've lied. You just trying to say you never lied to me, which is another lie. You lied to me before, Terrence. Oh, I'll call you back later, Jasmine. Every conversation on the phone. See, this is why I can't recommend you to any of my friends, Terrence. You a liar. You ain't gonna call him back. Mhm. Well, so bad at responding to. Yeah, you are. You damn sure are. Oh, it's 'cause I got T-Mobile too. Oh yeah. So that's why you can't hear me now. That's why. Okay. So yeah, Verizon's supposed to suck.